Well, hey, hi, hello there, welcome back. I'm giving you a little bit of a book review today, so tune on in. Hi guys, welcome. We've got a little stack here of books because I've done some reading. Basically, my car has been broken, so I've had a little bit of extra time on my hands while it's getting fixed and decided to do some light reading. I was never a light reader. I am the kid that I begged my mom to take me to the library each week, and I checked out 7 books every time. Sorry, Binks decided that he wanted to come and say hello to you all, so say hello to Thackeray Binks. Yes, he is named after Hocus Pocus, my favorite movie. There's a whole bookshelf tour. You can check that out if you're interested. Anyways, we've got a little stack here, so I thought I would just kind of dive in and tell you what I've been reading, what I've been liking, what I haven't been liking, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below, I guess. Let's jump on in. Gosh, awkward intro much? Hello! Alright, so the first thing I have here is Colleen Hoover. Some of Colleen Hoover's books I really like. Some of them incredibly overhyped. This is one of them. This is a book about Ben and Fallon. Fallon meets Ben, who's an aspiring novelist, the day before her scheduled cross-country move to New York from LA. And she actually has a bunch of burn marks all over her because she had like a huge car accident, so she kind of feels a little like hidden from the world, if you will. Anyways, her and Ben end up deciding that they're going to meet once a year on the same day every year and kind of catch up. And I just cannot make it through this. I really can't. I have picked this up probably 3 or 4 times. I'm almost halfway through it and I'm just bored. Like, basically this chick is just like, all right, I'll go to New York and I'll kiss other boys, but then I'll come back and tell you what I did and sleep with you. Essentially, that's what this book is. And it's just kind of like, hey, let's meet once a year for a hookup. And it's painfully slow and just very difficult to get through. I am not a huge fan of this one at all. So I get the Colleen Hoover hype. Some of them, like I said, have been really good. I did really enjoy It Ends With Us, and It Starts With Us. I think it's the second one. I like those. This one, I will finish it. Probably not anytime super soon, though. So there's that one. Next on the stack, we have this one. This is nothing like the movies. I loved Better Than the Movies. I thought it was beautifully written, just phenomenal characters. It's Wes and Liz. You got to read the first one before picking this one up. And this one is them in college, and basically Wes has broken up with Liz, but they end up at the same school. They keep running into each other, and Liz is very hesitant, but Wes is trying to win back her heart. It's so cute. It has so many adorable like movie and music references. It actually, I don't want to compare myself to this author because everybody has their own unique style, but it feels very similar to my writing style of one of my first set of books. So I have one called Head Over Wheels on Amazon, which you can check out. I'll show you here at the end if you guys are interested. But she just uses a lot of like big cultural references, which I really appreciate, and just it makes me smile when like I find like a Taylor Swift reference and stuff like that. So phenomenal characters, kept me hooked. I definitely think it's very sweet, but also very witty, where it's not just an immediate like, oh, everything's fixed. Like, it's a slow process, but beautifully written, doesn't feel overly drawn out, and I really liked it. Definitely recommend that one. On the other hand, this is also Lynn Painter. And like I said, love Better Than the Movies. Love Nothing Like the Movies. This one, I can't do it. I am halfway through. I honestly can't even remember like half of what happened in this book other than Bailey ends up meeting this really stubborn jerk of a guy on a plane and then moves to a new town. She moves to Omaha after her parents' divorce and keeps running into him like over the course of time, and then they end up becoming co-workers. I think they work at like a trampoline park. I could be wrong. Like I said, it's been a while since I picked this one up. Yeah, they're basically supposed to be enemies to lovers, and they're fake dating. to disrupt the annoying pleasantries between Bailey's mom and her mom's new boyfriend. So that's going on, and then Charlie is also supposed to have a secret that they're supposed to discover. I don't know. Like I said, I'm having a hard time getting through with this one. The banter's okay. It's nothing like this one. This is so cute and fun, and this one is just like, it feels forced. That's just my opinion. Let me know if you liked this one, or if you don't like this one, which I mean, to each their own, but this one's amazing. Not so much on this one. Moving on. We've got Snow Globe, and when I tell you, I am so excited for the second one of this. Like, hurry up, please. This is phenomenal. This is not being talked about pretty much anywhere, and I think it's like the next Hunger Games. It's basically the Hunger Games meets Squid Game with a dystopian thriller, Snow Globe. So this is like a vast dome. So basically, like, you know, I guess it's movie 2 of the Hunger Games where they're in the dome. Kind of set up like in that aspect, but it's like a town that runs itself. It's really rich, famous, warm, and everybody there is an actor. They're all on camera. Their lives are filmed 24/7, basically as reality TV. Everybody else in the world lives on the outskirts of this huge dome and has to work in freezing cold weather. So they're like trudging to get themselves to work through the snow, Antarctica climate, if you will. And they all want basically the rich and fame of Snow Globe. They all want to get to Snow Globe. But Snow Globe isn't what it seems. So the lead character looks a lot like one of the reality stars that lives in Snow Globe. And something happens to the lead actress, so she gets to replace her. So she gets to be on the TV show and go make extra money, help her family, support all of them. And she basically learns Snow Globe isn't everything it seems. And there's like some tunnels in there. There's some crazy things going on with mirrors that actually lead to like other rooms and other things going on. It's phenomenal. I don't want to spoil anything, but you definitely need to check this out. Like 100%. If you want a really, really good dystopian book, kind of Hunger Games-esque feel, it's so good. It's so good. I cannot rave about it enough. I wish more people were talking about it. Go get it. Can't wait for the second one. All right. So I just finished this, which mind-blowing. I don't know where I've been because I needed to pick this up a long time ago. The Fourth Wing. So I started seeing all the Onyx Storm posts, saw everybody waiting in line, and I'm like, all right, everybody's waiting in line for a book. We haven't seen this basically since Harry Potter, so it must be good. I think this was really well written. I really like it. I love the fantasy aspect. I also love the banter between the characters. My only thing is, I feel like this is a really good story that younger teens would really enjoy, but it does have a lot of language in it, and it does have spice. And I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, does this book have spice? Because if it does, I want to read it. Which, great, good for you. I'm not really a big, huge fan of the spice. I prefer more of a sweet story, or just a fantasy one that kind of leaves that aspect out of it. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like younger teens would love this, but a lot of parents aren't letting them read it because of that. I also feel, this is just my opinion, that it didn't really fit in the book. If you take the language out and you just have the characters kind of like enemies to lovers, I think you could do that without having an explicit scene. I really think it would just really improve the quality of the book. That's just my opinion. For those of them that do like spice, I kind of wish the author would have released 2 different versions of this. One, so you could recommend it to the younger readers because it's a phenomenal story and I think they would really enjoy it. And a second one for those that do want that spice content. So just the idea of having an option I think would be really great for authors going forward, because there's a lot of books out there that I just feel like I'm having to skip like 3 or 4 chapters or like paragraphs because I'm just like, I don't want to read about that. I just want to know what happens next in the story. Like, great that the characters are getting together, but just kind of leave it up to the imagination a little bit. I don't know. That's just me, but let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think? Are you like, no, I want the spice, or do you agree that they could kind of make some without it and then you'd be able to recommend it to more people? on that note, I am reading the second one because, like I said, the story is phenomenal. So this one is Iron Flame, and then I do have Onyx Storm up on the top. I have the Black Flame pages. So very excited about that, and this is a special edition one. So I've currently taken the sleeve off just to protect it and keep it nice so I can display it on my shelf with my little 3D model dragon. Alright, the last book I have here that I am currently reading is The Accident Season. This is from, I believe, the fans of We Were Liars, which, great book. I read that years ago, and that's one that always stuck out to me. This one is called The Accident Season, and it's about a family who every October becomes accident prone. So they load up on like bandages, painkillers, cover sharp objects, but they always get hurt. And it says this year, Kara, her ex-stepbrother Sam, and her best friend are all 17. And none of that make a difference because Kara is starting to ask questions and the answers were never meant to be found. So we're going to find out why they're accident prone, what's going on, and hopefully what they do to prevent it. I'm only a couple pages into this. I just started this yesterday, but I'm really enjoying it. So I will definitely let you know if it's a recommend or a pass. It's a pretty short one, so not too bad. Be a nice little filler in between this one. But yeah, that is my stack of books. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are there any books that you recommend? Anything that I should check out? I highly recommend that you check out my books that are on Amazon right now. My standalone book, the newest one, is The Curse of Endora. It's about a girl who works at a museum and a cursed necklace mysteriously goes missing, and her co-worker, who she cannot stand, have to team up together and try to figure out what happened to the necklace. It's very, very snarky. And then this one, if you're a fan of Better Than the Movies, Nothing Like the Movies, is kind of along those lines. It doesn't have spice, but it is sweet. It's got a little tiny bit in there where it's just like cute and fun, and basically ages 13 and up can read it without having to worry if you're a parent out there that wants to get your teens a YA book. So it's got lots of Disney references, Taylor Swift references, just like modern culture stuff in there. So it's about a girl who works at a roller rink. The back says, Lacey never expected her senior year to be so eventful. She figured she'd work for a roller rink, study for her classes, hang out with her friends. Then she fell head over wheels for Leo. They just get each other. He makes her feel how skating, singing, and music does. Everything is going better than Lacey could have ever imagined, except for one thing. Leo's friend, Stacy. Juggling her friendships, her boyfriend, and a girl who seems out to get her, Lacey's senior year is jam-packed like the roller rink on Friday nights. Follow Lacey as she navigates friendship, love, trust, and bratty kids, all while balancing on wheels. Check it out! Check it out on Amazon, please. I would love to hear if you read it. It does have a follow-up, which is called Head Above Water, where she ends up taking a job on a cruise ship. And then the third one, yes, there's three. The third one, she ends up moving to Los Angeles, California, where she goes after her dreams of music. So check them out. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your reviews. And thanks so much for watching and supporting my channel. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.